Let's talk Tanya for the 28th of Nisan of a leap year. Yesterday we concluded our discussion about the two different levels of love of God, Avas Olam and Ava Rabbah. Avas Olam, the lower level of God, which is a product of our work, our contemplation. Ava Rabbah, the higher level of love, which is a gift from God. Today the Alter Rebbe tells us, although these sound like two levels, each one of these levels actually contains within it an infinite amount of levels. And the reason is because no two people are alike. And no one experiences the exact same feelings for God. The Alter Rebbe quotes the verse, we say in the Eishes Chayil, Noida b'sha'arim ba'ala, which means that her husband is known in the gates. Now we know that everything that we read has multiple understandings, and the highest understanding of the Eishes Chayil is that the woman is Klal Yisrael, is the Jewish people, and the husband is God. Noida b'sha'arim ba'ala means her husband is known. How do we get to know our husband? B'sha'arim, in the gates, but the word sha'arim also means shi'urim, which means in the measures. Which means there are many different measures. Everyone has their own measure, their own capacity, their own entryway, and ultimately, yes, there is Avas Olam, the lower level of love, Ava Rabbah, the higher level of love, but everyone experiences in their own unique way. At the same time, however, the Alter Rebbe says, there is a certain love, which we'll call a hybrid love, which is a combination of the higher level love and the lower level of love, and as we shall see, it is something which is actually highly accessible to every single one of us. There are two different types of hybrid levels of love. The first one we're going to talk about today, and the second one we're going to talk about tomorrow. The first one, to introduce that, the Alter Rebbe quotes a pasuk, a verse from Yeshaya, and the verse is, Nafshi ivisicha balayla. We're talking to God, and we're saying, Nafshi, my soul, ivisicha balayla, I desire you during the nighttime. The Zohar looks at this verse and says, it's a little funny. Nafshi ivisicha balayla, my soul, I desire you by night. It should be, my soul desires you at night. What is my soul, I desire you at night? So the Zohar says the word nafshi, my soul, is not talking about my soul. We are turning to God and saying, God, nafshi, you are my soul. And because you are my soul, I desire you. What does that mean? Of all the desires that we have, of everything that we want, there is nothing that we desire more than life itself, than our soul. We all know when we are exhausted or when we are sick, chas v'shalom, we have this overwhelming desire. I want to live. I want my life. I want to live fully. I want to fully experience my soul. Now we have to understand that our ultimate life, what is the source of our life? What is our soul? God is our soul. So we turn to God and say, Nafshi, God, I get it. I understand. You are my soul. And ivisicha, I desire you. When do I especially desire you? By Laila, at the night. Why is that? During the day, we're running around, we're serving God, we're doing mitzvahs, we're studying Torah, or whatever else we're doing with the intention to serve God. But then we go to sleep at night, and we spend a few hours sleeping. The moment we wake up, even during the night, we're like, oh my gosh, I miss my soul, I miss God. We wake up, we jump out of bed, we start learning some Torah, we do a mitzvah. This is the love which comes out of a recognition that God is our soul, God is our life. And this is a hybrid love. Why is it a hybrid love? On the one hand, it requires contemplation. I need to think about the fact that God is my life. On the other hand, it's also a gift. Why is it a gift? Because the fact that I love my life is part of my nature. Who gave me my nature? God gave me my nature. I did not create that love for my life. So therefore, we have a love which on the one hand is a gift from God, but to apply it to ourselves, we need to contemplate and realize that God is our life. This is the first hybrid love, and in tomorrow's Tanya, we will encounter the second hybrid love.